Why is it so hard to lose weight and keep it off? Is it that you just need to do more research to find the right answer? No way. We're debunking that myth today. It starts with 2016 when researchers thought they had identified the answer after studying contestants from The Biggest Loser. Now recall in this TV series that overweight individuals engaged in dieting and very intense exercise plans. Each of the contestants lost at least 50 pounds and some even more than 200 pounds. But the follow-up study found that they regained about 2/3 of what they'd lost. How frustrating. A handful even ended up heavier than when they first appeared on the television program. This weight rebound comes as no surprise, since research suggests that roughly 80% of people who lose a significant amount of body fat will not maintain that degree of weight loss for 12 months. And according to one meta-analysis of intervention studies, dieters regain, on average, more than half of what they lose within 2 years. And maybe that's you too. No surprise, we've known for quite some time that while it's hard to lose weight, it's even harder to keep it off long term. So why is it that with more research and more access to research than we've ever had, our rates of obesity, heart disease, diabetes, and just depression are higher than they've ever been? In fact, having more knowledge or research might truly be hurting your weight loss too. Welcome to this week's coaching. We're going to unpack all of it. We're unpacking the myth that your acquiring more knowledge will allow you to lose weight and then to keep it off permanently versus getting into consistent, committed actions to lose weight permanently, to get healthy, and to have more happiness, not depression. For most of us, losing weight permanently continues to be a never-ending question. I can recall that was my exact situation for the better part of my life too, with diet after diet, gimmick after gimmick, and exercising to the point of becoming a competitive marathoner. But I also was pretty unhappy. Oddly, I can include my previous self in this scenario. We continue to think that the answer to permanent health, happiness, and weight loss can just be narrowed down to finding the answer. Is that you too? So we go looking and looking and looking. It's that notion that if you look long and hard enough, you'll finally find the Holy Grail that will just solve all of your challenges. Have you ever been there too? After all, the key to weight loss is finding the answer. Knowledge is power, after all, right? It's simple, but it's not true. Certainly, research is great when you have to have a presentation at work or to learn a new skill, but why do we think that more research is required to create permanent health, happiness, and weight loss? It's just a myth, I promise. You're gonna see why. There are at least 3 downfalls to this notion that you can find just the right answer by having more knowledge about health, happiness, and weight loss. So check this out. The first unforeseen consequence by engaging in more research is that you degrade your self-trust and also your ability to honor your own bio-individuality by outsourcing your expertise to other people. This approach steals from your self-love and your self-accountability by relying on experts to tell you what to do for your own health, happiness, and weight loss. But you are your own best doctor. When you listen to your body, you feel your feelings authentically and you trust yourself by more listening to what your body needs. You're able to build self-love and lasting weight loss, health, and happiness. Second, dwelling on more research causes you to trick your brain into thinking that you're making progress. Because dopamine, your mood and movement hormone and neuromodulator, drives you to seek positive experiences but to avoid negative experiences. So your brain and body think that good things are happening when you get into that research mode. You think knowledge will help you, so your body and your brain become consumed with the pleasure and the inaccurate thought that you're making progress with weight loss. But that thought is not true. The only way you make progress with weight loss is to change your relationship with food and your relationship with yourself, not by researching the latest fad and finding the right action to take. Permanent weight loss only happens by choosing accurate thoughts and not by replacing less healthy actions for healthier actions. See, substituting actions is just short-term progress, and so is the research that lies behind those actions. Permanent weight loss happens only when you stop using food, drinks, shopping, exercise, or any other overing action, including research, as a survival response, just so you can avoid feeling hard emotions that you've avoided your whole life. Finally, the third unforeseen consequence of getting consumed with research and finding the right answer is that you likely will sabotage your health, happiness, and weight loss efforts. Check this out. By using our thought model, you know that thoughts create feelings, and feelings cause you to take actions. So, if you choose the thought, I should research that weight loss program that my friend used to lose 10 pounds in 2 weeks, then it might initially cause you to feel excited and maybe with promise, but it will also cause you to take the same actions your friend took, which might include prolonged fasting and restricting carbohydrates or calories. But if you are a compulsive overeater to begin with, then the part of your brain that needs more calming serotonin to stop obsessing about food and cravings also needs more complex carbohydrates, the best precursor to your brain's creating the calming hormone serotonin. But if you're fasting, counting calories, or restricting carbs, then your compulsive thoughts and cravings about food will actually increase because you decrease serotonin by restricting carbs. What's more, when you restrict carbs, you're also probably decreasing your GABA, the amino acid and the inhibitory neurotransmitter that calms your anxiety or your anxious stress eating that happens in one part of your brain. Do you see that your friend's diet likely does not honor and respect your brain and your body's needs? And your friend's diet that restricts carbs and causes you to restrict food might be completely sabotaging and derailing your own relationship with food. With only 1 to 10% of dieters actually losing weight and keeping it off each year, and with access to copious amounts of research, this notion that more digging into the latest and greatest dieting approaches is totally bunk. The key to weight loss, lasting weight loss, is not the latest diet craze, and it can't be found in a bottle. The key to weight loss is not the latest gimmick, cutting out food groups, taking a supplement, exercising more, following your friend's diet, or finding just the right trainer or the right coach, including myself. Permanent health, happiness, and weight loss also cannot be found in the next best discovery. It does take a good coach to guide the process, however. You actually cannot find the right answer to solve your health issues, to gain happiness, or even to lose weight permanently. And having more knowledge or doing more research might actually be keeping you stuck in life. Knowledge is imperative to any endeavor, but the only answer to creating more health, permanent weight loss, and ongoing happiness is to align your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions to those that serve your healthy adult life. This work also requires you to dig into the survival responses and patterns that you have developed in life with misaligned thoughts, feelings, and actions, the think, feel, and do that you adopted to cope with previous hardships in life. And that is the work we do together. And yes, it does take a thoughtful, skilled coach to help you unpack all of that. This week, take time to make a list of the actions or responses that you have taken in life that do not align with the healthy life that you desire. Then, book your private coaching session where we'll make a plan to build a brain and body smart lifestyle for you of effective and impactful, consistently healthy adult actions. Good luck this week.